Hey yo, what is going on people? My name is Carl from Opium Pulses and welcome back to another latest review. Now I just wanted to say I wanted to make this video kind of more active and with more comedy and stuff. Kind of like JonTron if you've ever watched his videos, but the videos he makes, they take months to make and they're all full of passion and creativity. And I have neither of those, so let's just do this the old-fashioned way and welcome you guys to this week's review. This time it's a game called 50 Years. It's an indie turn-based strategy game that has survival aspects, but not in the way you would think. It goes for 5 years on Steam and it's developed and published by Alexander Golovkin. Now, there really isn't a story to this game, it's just you have to survive 50 years without dying. You drop into the game and you need to learn what to do. There really isn't a tutorial on how to do things, so you'll have to figure out everything on your own. Before you get dropped into your game, you have to choose which nation you want to start in. Each nation has unique abilities. For example, if you play as the Americans, you get 100 extra gold per year. Once you choose your nation, you are instantly dropped into the game and you have around 1000 gold to start your journey. You could use that money to either get more soldiers and or peasants, or you can use it to get new things, like something that'll help you towards getting new soldiers. I usually go for 1 soldier and 1 peasant, which helps you with your first 5 fights or so, since the starting fights are only you versus some militiamen, which are way weaker than the soldier. You encounter fights when you end the year by clicking the end year button at the bottom of the screen. Once you do that, you get gold. You can use that gold to get more food. Food is used for hiring men. To get the max amount of food, you need to get either more farms or more foresters' huts. Once you do that, you can get more soldiers and such. Once you're in a fight, it gives you a minimum of 3 options. Since it's the start of the game, it won't be more than that. The 3 options will most likely either allow you to see which enemies you have, drop in a militiaman, or start the fight. But when you do start the fight, it's all then just left to the RNG god, because you no longer have control over what happens. If you die in the fight and lose all of your soldiers, then you've lost. The game has permadeath, so you'll have to start all over again. But if you survive, you go through the year and you get to the next year. And you get XP, which level you up, or they can get you healers and buildings and such. The XP in this game is called Faith. When you level up, you're allowed to choose from 5 different beliefs. Each belief gives different perks, like more gold or 2 extra soldiers that join you for every fight. You can choose from all of these beliefs if you'd like, but it's best to just strategize which ones you want. You don't have an infinite amount of level ups. Once you keep going through the years, it gets more difficult, you encounter tougher fights, and you need to get better soldiers. You can do missions or scouting, as they're called, and get special things, like you can make a contract with the devil and have people killed in fights, but it affects your fates and so on and so on. The game can get really difficult at times, but once you get through the 50 years, you kind of feel a sense of accomplishment, but not that much since the game just ends. You don't even get a game ended, good job message. You can replay again, and if you want, at a higher difficulty, because the game really does change when you put it at a higher difficulty. It gets way harder and way more challenging, but it is still fun. As for the controls, there really aren't any. You do everything with your mouse. It's kind of like a clicker, but it kind of also isn't. The game feels more like a phone game, which, to be honest, if this was a phone game, I'd play a lot more. I play a hell of a lot more. The settings are disappointing, to be honest. There's no volume slider, which sucks, and there really isn't any graphical options. And as for the graphics, it's not terrible. If I had to guess, I'd say it's hand-drawn, and it also looks pretty nice. However, the 4:3 ratio is kind of annoying. It's really annoying. It's fucking annoying. It's pretty annoying. I wish they made the game in 16:9, but they would have to go through a lot of changes to do so. And if they ever did bring this game to phone, I'd love to see it like in 16:9 and not as a goddamn square. The music is kind of nice, actually. It's nice to listen to. I didn't turn it down for this review, and I don't think I'm going to. Without the music, the game is kind of dead, you know? It sounds dead. It sounds pretty goddamn dead. But as in if you should play this game or not, it's really up to you. The game has a lot of replayability, and it's really fun to play if you're uploading something or downloading other games. And the price isn't high either. I think it's a pretty nice game that has a lot of passion put into it and can be really enjoyable if you play it for some time. But like I said, I would have played it even more if it was on phone. And with that said, this review is done. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. If you ever played this game, tell us what you think about it in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this review, be sure to leave a like. I know this is the first time that I asked for this, but I kind of want to try it. If you want to see more reviews and such, be sure to subscribe to the OP channel. We appreciate all of your supports, and be sure to check out the Opium Pulses website. And now that this selling out is done, yeah, peace.